Well, hi everyone. I'm going to let you look at my most handsome little kitty, Tom, while we have a talkie talk. I was going to do an introductory video, but I thought it was really important to talk about this first. I've done a lot of camping in my life and backpacking and spent a lot of time outdoors, but I've never owned an actual travel trailer that I traveled in. I did have a fifth wheel for a short period of time, but I had it parked on land. So I'm finding out all kinds of interesting little tidbits along the way that I wanted to share with you. My name's Shelly, and this is Tom, and we're getting ready to hit the road to travel across the United States. But I decided to take a little bit of time and do a little practice session first. So after I sold my home, I bought a 2018 Riverside Retro, and right now I have it parked on family land so that I can practice and get used to everything before I hit the road. First thing I found out was I purchased a Chevy Tahoe, large vehicle to pull with. I really like it, but I purchased it from a car dealership used, and even though I asked for certain things to make sure they were in place and spent quite a bit of money on it, I still feel like I got ripped off. I've had it back to the dealership 7 times for the same issue, and I'm taking it back again tomorrow. So they have yet to have it fixed, and I'm not going to go on the road until I know for sure like my vehicle is pretty dependable. So I wish I had taken a little bit more time and done what they said, spent the extra money, took it to a mechanic. I just believed in them because the dealership has actually a really good reputation. So we'll wait and see on that, see how that comes out. Next, the man I purchased the 2018 Riverside Retro from seemed like a good old boy, and down in Hocking Hills, Ohio. And he hadn't had it for so very long, and it's really nice. I have to say, as far as the actual travel trailer I bought, it's in really good shape. There's no problems with it at all. But I did purchase an exuberant amount of equipment off this guy, and I think I did exactly what some of the videos talk about. I over purchased to make sure I had enough stuff. So that would be one thing that I'd say look out that you don't do. And I bought and the guy overpriced a whole bunch of stuff, and that's my fault again because I didn't bother to go look up prices, and he stuck me for a few extra $100 on items that I could have bought cheaper. But I did buy a 2500 Westinghouse generator. It's 49 pounds, and he had only used it once for an hour. So it was pretty much brand new. And he started it up, looked great, no problem. I bought it. $700. You can get it online for $639 brand new. So I didn't know that either. So I decided to hook it up today and practice with it. So before I get on the road, wanted to make sure I knew how to use it, plug it in, that my air conditioning unit run well, because this little guy right here, if I'm not home, he needs to be nice and cool and comfortable. So I ran it for like an hour, and everything was running great in the trailer. I didn't have any problems with that at all, or running the air with the air condition with that generator either. But I was smelling burning plastic, and it was really strong. So my father was out there, and I kept asking him, "Do you smell plastic?" And of course he's 86, so he doesn't smell real well, and he kept saying, "No, it's just the exhaust from the generator." But it was really strong. So when I turned off the generator and unplugged it and was taking it back to the garage, the blue lid on the top was so hot, and the side, it was really, really hot. And that was the smell of the plastic. So I went online and looked at the Westinghouse site, and there was a recall on this generator, and for a safety fire hazard, for just that reason that the lid on top caught on fire. So I did look that up. I did call Westinghouse, and I'm going to go to a dealership this week. But I also called the guy that sold it to me because he had 2 other generators just like it. Now I did look up at the law on that, and if for some reason they don't replace this generator or refund my money, the man that sold it to me would have to refund my money, because it is against the law to sell a recalled item. You can't sell them online, in a yard sale, eBay, nothing. So just a little FYI in case you run into that. And I'll keep you updated on how this all plays out with the vehicle and with the generator, and let you know. So that's just a few little this and that's that you might just, it's worth taking the extra time to research, to look up the items you're going to buy, and to know where and who you're buying them from. It's just good sense to do it. And I don't think of myself as a stupid person, but I think I'm a little more trusting. I think when I see certain people that give me, good vibes or something, that I have a tendency to want to believe their word or believe they're doing right by me. And when you're hitting the road and you're on your own, you have to do a little bit, you have to be a little bit more cautious than what I was. And so it's like live and learn, and I'm learning. The good thing is I'm really grateful this has all happened while I'm parked. I would highly suggest that, and I think they say it in other videos too, that you go out and practice. You buy your travel trailer, you park it at a local campground, or like in my case, you park it on family land. That way you're near home, or you have support where you can get things taken care of before you're down the road 1,000 miles away in a strange place. So I'm really glad that all this is happening now. I just want to be out of here before winter, that's for sure. So, because my plan was originally to leave the first week in May. So now my leaving time has been extended to August or the first week in September, because I want to make sure that I have everything taken care of before I hit the road to go west. So I'll have a video coming soon introducing myself and my sleepy little boy, Tom Tom. He's my rescue kitty that I've had 5 years. And I'm planning on vlogging along the way, so see you down the road.